Right now, school board in Florida run on nonpartisan races. They do not have to declare their party affiliation, but that could also be changing. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, Amendment 1 would make the school board races partisan again.
Back in 1998, Florida voters approved the change that made county school board races nonpartisan. Now, state lawmakers are asking voters to make those partisan elections by voting yes for Amendment 1. The legislature believes partisan races will make school boards more accountable to voters for their actions.
The school districts in certain parts of the state were doing some things that I think brought concern for people, and so there's a definite march to make sure that when you elect someone that they think like you.
Some are concerned that voting for someone just because they share your political ideals would lead to a less well-rounded education, but Griffiths doesn't see it that way.
Maybe it's not so much well-rounded, maybe it's getting a little too far worldly for our children. We need to make sure that they're still kids, and I think that's why the state has passed those laws in the past, and I think that's why this amendment was brought forward.
Griffith cites inappropriate books and the controversy over pronouns, saying it's important to distinguish what topics are for school and the dinner table. Opponents argue that school boards should remain as apolitical as possible, but Griffith says bringing party affiliations back is the way to do just that.
I think the state really wants to make sure that those people that are in positions of teaching our kids are of a conservative nature. At least Governor DeSantis believes that way. And so I think putting it to the people will allow the public then to decide whether they want to have a partisan school board or not.
If Amendment 1 passes, Florida would join 4 other states providing partisan school board elections. This would go into effect starting in 2026. Bay District School Board member Steve Moss says he supports the amendment.
I have no problem at all. As a matter of fact, support the amendment that would make school board members and their positions partisan, like all the other constitutionally elected officers. It would make sense, I believe, that school board would be just the same as county commission and governor and president and all those other type of offices out there, that they would be partisan.
In Bay County, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
The school district would only make Moss available for comment on this matter. Tomorrow night we will preview the final amendment, which is 6, public campaign financing.